Hello everybody and welcome back. Happy Halloween, or October 31st if you do not celebrate Halloween. I wanted to share with you a little project that I made. Now you may remember it was the beginning of September I received this Grabie box. This was their Halloween box and it had just so many awesome goodies in it. I will put the link down below for the video that I did when I did all the unboxing and showing all of the amazing things. I did make a little project with it. The only problem is I got this at the beginning of September. I then obviously moved, so I wasn't able to actually do a project until recently. I'll show you the album in a moment, but I have used a lot of the papers and the elements from there, but I just wanted to show you that I still have a whole box absolutely full. So it just shows how much you actually get in these boxes. It's still absolutely chocker. I'm going to be doing some fun projects today with my daughter as it is Halloween. She wants to have a play around with some of the bits as well. So I'll just show you the album that I have made. I'm going to zoom you in slightly. Oh, maybe not quite so much. There we go. So this album was inspired by one that I made. I think it was Carolina Crafts. It was her SVG file and it was a dad album. And I really liked the style of it and I made it for Father's Day this year. So I thought I'd use the same idea to create this. Now the file that I bought from Carolina Crafts was an SVG file, and at first I got all really excited and thought, great, I'm going to go into Cricut Design Space and try and recreate a similar idea, just obviously with different letters and perhaps a different size. However, I have packed up my Cricut Explore Air 2 because I am selling it. So actually, I wasn't able to do this in Cricut Design Space. I'm looking to get the smaller machine. They've, I say recently, it's probably been a while now, but Cricut have released a smaller machine. It's an A4 size, so fits better in my small craft space. So that's what I'm saving up for. So I need to sell my Cricut first. So I couldn't do this in Design Space. So I have done this by hand. And I did write down measurements in case you are interested. So I had, that's not the right size, that's the right size. So I had lots of kind of offcuts of card that I thought these would actually make a great size for the lettering. And then all I did for the two O's is I just rounded off the corners and then cut out an oval. For the B, again, I rounded the corners. As you can see, there's just a slight rounding to these back corners, and then I did the larger one at the front. And then using my this is for an envelope punch, what creates the notch, that's what I use for the middle of the B. And then again I just sort of freehand drew and cut those with one of my craft knives. So that's how I did the letters. And then the actual bases, so the album is 4 1/8 inches high, and the total length is 8 1/4. And then all I did was just make each one a little bit smaller. So this one was 8 1/4. This size was then by 6, and then this one was 3 5/8. And then my actual letters are 4 by 3 1/4 inches. And then, as I said, I just rounded the corners and cut bits out to make it say boo. So that's my album, and I'll just take you on a little tour. So obviously we've got boo written on the front. I've used a different binding machine. I've got two binding machines. This one has like plastic rings, but it's a really great machine. And I used some of the I don't think they are chipboard, but they are certainly a thick card silhouette elements that were from the Grabie box. I just thought these looked really cool, and the papers that you see in the background are all from the Grabie box as well. I really loved the colours of these. These were some of the papers as well, and you get these gorgeous vellum ones. So they had them in vellum and in paper, so you'll see a mix of both of them. But I just thought that was quite nice to have in there. You could potentially still stick a photo or something on there. As I said, I've got a young daughter, so I'm going to be putting photos in here of our sort of half-term adventures, really. So what we've been doing this half-term, because the kids are on break here. in the UK. Then I just created a tag again. These are all papers from the kit, so this one has a little pocket. What I've got is for each letter there are 3 layers. That's what I've done for each layer. So this one has a pocket this side. Again, I've just left it blank on the back. I could stick a piece of paper down to do some journaling, or again another photo. This is the paper version, so as I said, you've got a vellum version, then you have a paper version. So again, journaling space, another pocket with another tag, and then again some space for photos. Got another vellum page with those cats and cobwebs. Then we come to the next size. So I didn't stick this down completely, I left it open at the side so something could be tucked in. You could use this as a photo mat or just replace it with a photo. It doesn't have to be used in this spot, but that goes like that. Again, really love these silhouettes. They're really nice. Let's just make sure you can still see everything. So for this one, I've got side pockets at the sides, and then I used some of the note pages that were in the Grabie box, and I've just folded them up to put them in there, so some notes could be written. You can of course still stick a photo here if you wanted to, or decorate down here. Then we've got that cats and cobwebs, but in the actual paper version, and then a large space there for some photos. I've got a mini photo printer, so I could probably get 2 photos in there. You might be able to, well actually no, this is 6 inches, wasn't it? So if you had a normal sized photo, you might just need to trim it down slightly if you wanted a full photo on there. Then turning over, we've got the same, so again a side pocket and one of the pages from the paper pad that was in the box. Really love these papers, and as I said, I really liked the colours as well. Then we have a vellum page, more cats, and I had this one because it had stripes, and then obviously this had stripes as well, but again, nice big section there for a photo. And then another pocket with again some more writing space. Then we've got the paper version. Then we've got a side pocket this way, which I've just put a couple of different bits in. So this just sort of spins round. Again, because we've got stripes and stripes, I thought they sit quite nice on each other, but I still have either writing space or I can stick a photo on the back there. And then I just used an orange split pin or brad to hold those two together. Again, we've got these fun silhouettes. And then I'm going to turn over, and we just about fit in frame, I think. So again, we've got these gorgeous papers. I loved these from the kit. And then I've made a pocket from some dancing skeletons. You can just about see that. And again, I've just got a tag in there, which could have a photo on this side and then writing on the back. Again, another vellum page, another side pocket with some writing space, a note page. Let's do it that way. I love these pumpkins. How cool are they? Really nice. Really loved the colours, like I said, on this. Really pretty. Really love that sunset. Again, another pocket on this side. This time we've got a couple of smaller tags. Love those ghosts. They go in there. Then again, we've got the cats and the pumpkins, but paper form. Another side pocket with one of the pages from the pad. Love these dancing skeletons, they're so funny. And then on the back, again, some space for writing, possibly a photo, and then another pocket. And then I've just done a layered tag for this one. So I just had some scraps left over from where I'd cut down everything else. So I thought I'd make a layered tag. And again, I've just got a brad at the top to kind of hold that. And that is the little album. It was so easy to put together. I did just use a black card for the base, and then I used obviously the papers, as I say, to decorate. And I just cut them slightly smaller than the actual card, so you can still see a kind of black border around each section. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing this project. It was a joy to make, and as I said, I've got tons and tons of stuff still left in that Halloween box. Grabie really do fill out their boxes. I will definitely be making some more things today, as I say, with my daughter. We're going to have a fun sort of little Halloween craft day, and I'm quite sure I'll probably still have some left over ready to use for next year. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I hope this has given you a little bit of inspiration for a project that you might like to try. I do hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.